What's going on, everyone? Today I thought I'd be making a little bit more of a different video than I normally make. Gonna be commentating over some old 2v2 gameplay me and Wasted, and giving my insights and explanations into things that were happening during the game. I do want to say I'm not or claim to be the best player, but I still think that I'm a fairly decent competitive player in the game. There are plenty of other players that are far better than me and probably do things differently and better, but this is just my 2 cents on the gameplay from my perspective. There's been a lot of people in my chat when I stream that have been asking me for like tips on how to get better, and I think that this might be a good way to shed some light on the subject for Plunder. So I don't really know who these guys are. They're just two people we ended up playing against. Never heard of them. They're not the sweatiest players, but and this is only the second half of Plunder. I didn't want to make the video 35 minutes, including the command and the first half of Plunder. Um, this isn't going to be a normal thing I do, but I thought this would be fun to try. If people like it, I might do another one where I have some other people come on and commentate over some other stuff. Alright, so let's get into the gameplay. First off, you see Waste is going to go towards the garden. He's running the foul. I think it's really essential in 2v2s that you have a foul player on most maps. You're going to get punished on a lot of maps if you don't have a foul player. Perfect example of this is Auction House. This is a very foul heavy map in my opinion. Like running two HSs on this map isn't gonna go well for you. So Waste is just right now he's just camping the idol, looking over the idol, making sure they can't touch it. He kills one, which is did a really good job. Two of them on him. Waste is a really good foul player, and I'm here to help them. I know that they're gonna be spawning in their base because we haven't taken the idol yet. You gotta remember in Plunder that the idol as well as player positioning dictates where the other team is going to spawn. It's not like King of the Hill where just your positioning dictates where they're going to spawn. So right here I'm putting the pressure on them because they're spawning Wine Cellar because we took it Garden, giving Waste opportunity to go ahead and cap the idol. It's really important that when you have one player trying to cap the idol, the other one's putting pressure, killing the other team. Also, it's kind of hard to kill the person capping the idol from that side unless you push up to the rope swing or throw a nade. You're gonna see me here get a kill on Dardworth, leaving only one to be dealt with. The idol just respawned. You can take the idol top mid, but it's high risk, high reward. If you mess it up and die, they can easily cap the idol, and because you're gonna spawn away. You see there's going to be two on me here. Waste just respawned. I'm going to have to deal with two here. I'm going to manage to kill one of them, leaving with Waste to get a 1v1 on this guy. If he kills them, we'll be able to take the idol. Something you'll notice here, as soon as I spawn, I can see both the other players, meaning they're not using Stealth 1. I think it's kind of important to use Stealth, either Stealth 1 or 2 in ESUB, because every time you die, if you don't have Stealth 1 on, the other team can see where you are. You're just highlighted on the map, and that's a huge disadvantage. So I'm going to manage to kill Dardworth here, but we took too long to take it to the base, and his teammate's going to be in the gazebo already, and I'm going to forget that they spawn over here, so we kind of mess up here, and he's going to kill both of us, and we're going to spawn out. They killed both of us, so we're going to spawn across the map in their base, forcing us to play for the reset. I'm going to take my time here, see if I can see anyone, and get an easy kill. So I decided to jump out the window. Waste is doing the same thing. And I'm going to notice that this guy is using the foul, so I got to play a little bit different against him because I have an HS, so that I can close the distance and get easy shots on him with the HS. I'm going to end up killing him here, just barely. And you're going to see me here go to top mid looking at their base because we killed him before we took the idol, and he's going to spawn their base. There he is right there. I think another really important thing for 2v2s is playing together. You really got to make sure that you're able to cover each other and play together really well. We just killed him and we took it, so he's gonna spawn wine cellar, and I pop out right here because I know that he's gonna spawn there. We just took it. Going back to help Waste, he's getting shot by the guy that didn't spawn across yet because he respawned before we took the idol. Oh, he flip spawns. Like he's taunting on me, bro. You're so good, bro.
He's taunting?
Yeah. Right here, you're gonna see me gun him, and then he's gonna dash a nade. Personally, I don't like the way nades work in Uncharted 4. I think it allows you to just get a cheap kill without having to really do much. I feel like they should have kept nades the way they were in Uncharted 3. You couldn't really get cheap kills like that. It's a little bit stupid. It's a cop-out move, but I mean, I guess it's a smart way to get kills. You're going to see Waste covering me here, help me get the two-piece, and this should open us up to get another cap right here. He's going to push up with the foul, shoot across because they're spawning wine cellar. I'm going to be able to throw it into the gazebo. They really can't do anything right now because Waste is doing a good job covering me. This guy manages to get in, but I just absolutely gun him. Then I got to show him who's the better player now. But going back to what I was saying earlier, 2v2s are very foul HS reliant. Like, you need a foul player. If you're playing Plunder on Island with 2 HSs, you're not having a good day. There's no way you're crossing across Horseshoe against a competent foul player. Like, it's just not going to happen. You're not going to get anything done with 2 HS players. Take it from me, I've tried to do it before and it just does not go well. Unless you're playing Command or a map like River or Remnants, like you're not really going to have, you're not going to be able to really do anything without a foul on your team. Alright, and so at this point in the game, we were up 4-0 from the first round and this round's score combined. And me and Waste decide that we're going to start spawn killing these guys because the guy was taunting on me earlier and, you know, just make our stats look a little bit better, you know. So we're just going to spawn kill the rest of the game. Spawn killing is kind of like, you just got to know where to put the idol and where they're going to spawn. I mean, once you know that, how you're going to manipulate it, like, it's pretty easy to do. You just got to know where they're going to be spawning in relation to where you are and the idol is. And to be honest, like, if they don't know what they're doing, you can kill them before they can even move and even see their character. It's kind of cheap, but here you're going to see us. They're just going to keep spawning in their base, and we're going to sit balcony and just keep killing them over and over and over, and they can't really do much about it. Another thing I want to mention about 2v2s is, out of all the other modes you could play, 3v3, 4v4, 2v2s are probably one of the harder modes to play. You're very reliant. You can't make very many mistakes in 2v2s compared to 3v3s and 4v4s. Especially in like 4v4s, you got 3 other people there to pick up the slack. If you're not pulling your weight in 2v2s, it's gonna heavily weigh on your team. And here you're going to see me spawn killing this guy more. They have the idol in their base, so they're going to spawn closer into their base. And his team's in the base with him, so this guy's just going to keep spawning here until either his teammate dies or we push out their spawn. But get a few cheap spawn kills on him here. And they're going to try and they think they're going to cap here, but anyways, going back to what I was saying. 2v2s are just take a lot more skill than 3v3s and 4v4s. Your mistakes cost a lot more. And going back to what I was talking about earlier about the foul and the HS, I think the foul is a much better gun than the HS. It takes a lot more skill to be better with a foul than it does an HS, and if you always hitting your shots, a foul is gonna beat an HS every time. Foul does more headshot damage. It's just the only thing you have bad going for it is it's a burst gun. But its recoil is very controllable. The HS is kind of sporadic, you know, like you can't really control it the same way you can control a foul. And this guy's gonna push me here. I'm just gonna gun him, and then his teammates. Oh. No, Waste helps me out here, and shit on this guy as well. Another thing I think is important for 2v2s is the ability to play patient and not just run at the enemy. Because if you play patient, you'll be able to see the enemy before they can see you, and that'll give you an advantage in your gunfights and in the game. And another thing is, whoever you want to play 2v2s with, just make sure you're able to call out, you play with them a lot, and build that chemistry. Because the most important thing about this game is the teamwork, and any teamwork is going to be able to beat individual skill any day. You could be the best two players on the game, but if you don't have any teamwork, you're going to get smoked by people that have better teamwork than you every day. And it's just so important to build that chemistry. Play with each other a lot and build that chemistry. But the video's starting to wrap up. We've spawn killed him for about 4 minutes. This guy taunting on me even though he's getting destroyed. Um, might be looking to do more content like this in the future for my channel. Maybe have some more players on that have a lot of experience as well. But if you enjoyed the video or found it useful, I'd appreciate it if you commented or liked it. But yeah, that about sums up the video. Thanks for watching. Damn, bro. It'd be like